Hello there, and this is Wiz here dropping by. And today I just want to touch on the very sensitive and very interesting issue of relevance in the marketplace. And I think it's one of those key topics. I think that is causing a lot of people to be doing many things, and sometimes it can be a case of being off track and maybe doing things that are very bit controversial in the name of finding relevance. So, and I can give an example of maybe people want to do, like maybe trying to do tattoos to be relevant or to look in a certain way. And of course, nothing against tattoos per se, but I think if it's something that's already something you have to do, then just go for it. If it's something that you're not comfortable doing, it's all good. But then the issue, I think, it becomes an issue of where someone wanting to have a tattoo or whatever it is, something that is additional, as per se, to try and be relevant. And obviously that might not be a good idea depending on what the thing is, but essentially I think when you talk about relevance in the marketplace, it's predominantly having to do with fundamentally quite a couple of things. One of those things is obviously creating value, or you're solving a problem in the marketplace. And I think those are the two major ways where relevance comes from in the marketplace. And of course, there are also things like, being a messenger of something. Because ultimately, I think it's always better to be known for something as opposed to being known for what you're against. So you could be known for child empowerment, for nutrition, whatever it is, as long as you're bringing value and maybe solving a problem in the marketplace, then it's all good. And I think in the US, it must have been New Birth, I think one of the churches that helped out in getting, I think, non-violent people were actually charged, managed to have them released back into the community. These are like non-violent offenders, as it were. And I understand the initial goal was like 40,000, but they managed to raise over 120,000 to going to that particular cause of trying to get those people released, those non-violent offenders. Obviously, that goes into seeing those people empowered and stuff like that, which is really incredible on a massive scale. And kudos to the pastor and the church that did that. But having said that, I think from the general sense, it's always about those key fundamentals, solving problems and obviously bringing value to the marketplace. And I think this is something applies to someone who's got a small business, no matter how small it is, and even if one has the goal or the vision to make it bigger, but there's always that starting point. Even that starting point, whether it's employing one person or maybe there's no employees, but they're actually contributing something towards the marketplace in terms of contributing towards solving problems or just creating value. Another classic example is, for example, someone who's a barber. They are solving hair problems. They're cutting. People got hair issues, too much hair. They're solving that. Trim the hair down and do the other nice stuff, looking beautiful, looking nice, stuff like that. So having said that, I think at the same time, you want to think also about maybe, let's say, church, okay, that brings maybe 10 people in various situations and stuff like that, and then gets them to a place where they're delivered and they're cleaned up as well. And then after the whole process, they're thrown back in the marketplace. All of the 10, they get jobs, they're full-time employment, or maybe there's one of them gets into business. Obviously, that is making an impact in the marketplace. That whole process is created a change and it's creating something in the market. Because ultimately, for all those people now employed, and of course, maybe one of them, as we said, is running maybe a business. Ultimately, of course, that's also creating, that's also being relevant in the marketplace. So I think, having said that, I think it's just something that I wanted to share today, just to share a few things in terms of that. Sometimes you don't have to get all the other little fancy stuff, or maybe get out of your way to be relevant out in the marketplace, because even the small seemingly small things that are being done to bring value to a problem in the marketplace actually make somebody relevant. So having said that, I gotta bounce, and always remember, you have an uncommon destiny, and I'll catch you later. And if the idea of turning passion to profit appeals to you, I'm gonna put a floor bit below. I did that a few weeks ago. You can check that out. And see you later. See ya. Bye.